Hi there. Today's presentation is on big data and technology. It's by Ryan Rivera and me, Ryan Lebrun. Introduction goes into technology and financial raise complex for ethical issues. Greenmail and big data shows how power can conflict with fairness. Ethical business conduct protects both trust and stakeholders' welfare. Understanding Greenmail. Greenmail occurs when the investors purchase a large block of company shares and threaten a hostile takeover. Key characteristics are the hostile intent, premium payment, short-term gain, and long-term risk. Greenmail illustrates and conflicts between short-term financial gains and long-term corporate health. Boards must weigh the cost of the buyback versus the strategic consequences. Defensive strategic includes poison pills, staggered boards, shareholders' right plans to protect against coerced buyouts. Moving on to what is big data. Big data refers to massive complex data sets that are large and dynamic that traditional data processing softwares cannot efficiently manage, store, or analyze them. Characteristics involve volume, velocity, variety, diversity, and value. It applies advantages, analytics, artificial intelligence, and predictive modeling. Big data enables organizations to make data-driven decisions, improve operational efficiency, and innovate faster. IBM emphasizes the leveraging big data for analytics and AI is critical for maintaining a competitive edge in the modern digital economy. Ethical risk is a big data. Big data provides immense opportunities for innovation and decision making, but it also raises significant ethical concerns related to privacy, security, bias, and transparency. There's the privacy risk, which data often collects without explicit information consent. There's security risk, which data breaks are a major concern because big data platforms often contain vast amounts of sensitive information. There's bias and fairness, which is big data's algorithm can perpetrate existing social inequalities for training databases are bias. Transparency and accountability, which is many AI and analytics systems are black boxes per what's called, meaning their decision-making processes are lacking. Stakeholders is an individual group or organization that can be affected by a company's actions, decisions, policies, and objectives. Internal stakeholders would always, of course, be the employees, the managers and executives, owners, shareholders, and external stakeholders could be customers, suppliers and partners, creditors and vendors, governors and regulators, also community and society. The stakeholder importance brings a company must balance diverse interests to maintain trust, reputation, and sustainable success. Effective stakeholders management enhances decision-making by incorporating multiple perspectives. Ignoring key stakeholders can lead to a conflict, protests, regulator penalties, or loss of market trust. Stakeholders engagement strategies are regular communication, updates on company performances and project risks, consultation and feedback surveys, town hall or advisory boards, corporate social responsibility, which is programs that benefit communities on the environment, and conflict resolution mechanisms, which address concerns and proactive to prevent disputes.
Hello everyone, my name is Ryan Rivera, and I'm going to be continuing this presentation. So when it comes to the ethical theories overview, ethics helps guide how companies should use information responsibly. And there are three main theories that offer useful perspectives, which are utilitarianism, Kant's ethics, and virtue ethics. Utilitarianism focuses on achieving the greatest good for the greatest number. It asks whether using data benefits more people than it harms. Kant's ethics, on the other hand, is grounded in duty, meaning that companies must respect individuals as ends in themselves, not as tools for profit. And virtue ethics emphasizes moral character, honesty, fairness, and integrity in every decision. Those theories set the foundation for understanding how big data should be managed in a world where information equals power. So, applying ethical theories. Under utilitarianism, using big data for public health or safety, like predicting disease outbreaks, can be seen as ethical because it benefits society as a whole. But Kantian ethics would reject data use that ignores consent or manipulates people. For example, selling personal data without permission would violate a person's dignity. Virtue ethics encourages companies to act with transparency and fairness, doing the right thing even when it's not legally required. Together, these perspectives remind us that ethics isn't just about following rules, it's about making thoughtful, humane choices in how technology affects people's lives. So the strengths of big data. Big data also brings enormous benefits when used ethically. It helps companies innovate, improve efficiency, and make smarter decisions. According to an article from the Google Cloud blog, organizations that lead in data analytics are more profitable and adaptable because they can predict trends and meet customer needs faster. IBM's Think and Oracle highlight that data's true value comes from its ability to reveal patterns, helping businesses and governments solve problems like traffic congestion, medical research, and climate monitoring. When guided by ethics, big data can be a powerful force for progress and creativity. Weaknesses and ethical failures. However, the same power that makes big data useful can also make it dangerous. Privacy violations often occur when users don't clearly consent to data collection. Biased algorithms can discriminate in hiring, lending, or law enforcement. And security breaches can expose millions of personal records, destroying trust. Self-regulation has proven insufficient because profit pressures often outweigh ethical judgment. These weaknesses show that technology alone cannot solve ethical problems. People must. Decision and solution. So the final point is the solution. We believe that stronger ethical oversight and regulation are essential. Businesses must be transparent about how they collect and use data, while governments need to ensure fairness and accountability. Ethical management should not slow progress, it should support it. When companies respect privacy, practice honesty, and build trust, innovation thrives in a sustainable way. The goal is to balance progress with the protection of human rights, proving that technology can advance without losing its humanity. Thank you.